As soon as we stop worrying about one thing, something else starts to bother us. So I think this is very interesting. We need to learn from our own experience. Everything that happens to us is teaching us something. So we can learn from this. If as soon as we stop worrying about one thing, something else starts to bother us, what does that tell us? Because it tells us something. Anxiety and worry are never going to stop unless we stop it. Because there is no end to what we can worry about. It's a mental habit. And until we stop that bad habit, it will never stop. Because there will never come a time when there is nothing to worry about. Our mind will find things to worry about because worrying is what our mind is doing. So this is very important to understand. Instead of waiting for our life to work out and then we stop worrying, it's completely the other way round. We stop worrying and our life begins to become the life we long for. We control our own worrying mind. So we're learning we need to change our mind. So often a parent will say that to their teenage child. You know what? You need to change your attitude. So if the child is smart, they can turn round and say, and how do I do that? So everybody needs to change their mind for the better. Everybody. If we want a happy, meaningful life, if we want less worry, if we want world peace, everybody has to change their mind for the better. So at the moment, we are like a puppet on a string. I actually think, if you're honest, that's how it feels. And we would like to get hold of the person manipulating the strings. So who is that? Like, we never want to be depressed, but depression comes. We don't want to be anxious, but anxiety comes. We don't want to be stressed or miserable, but stress comes. We are like a puppet on a string. And especially as we get older, we begin to wonder, who is driving the vehicle of my life? Because this isn't really how I thought it would work out. We want to be driving the vehicle of our own life. So if we're like a puppet on a string, who is pulling the strings? I think you'll find the answer a little surprising. Bad habits of mind.